Hey folks, welcome to my bed where I've been spending way too much time the past few weeks. Man, I went from like the weather was changing and rainy and overcast here, so I went from feeling really dizzy, nauseous, headaches for like a few weeks, and somehow I caught a cold or a flu. I don't know. I didn't fever or anything, but generally what I'm getting at is I have been feeling like poop. Slimy, snotty mess with the complexion of a 16-year-old. Ugh. So please excuse my appearance and my stuffed up voice. See, I've been sick, and I'm starting now to feel a little bit human, which is good because I got some updates. This Friday, I am finally going to meet my new neurologist. I have been waiting a few weeks, as is totally normal here, ever so patiently, and I am really hoping that this appointment goes well. If you've been following my Stupid Tumor issues here on my channel, you'll have noticed I have not had much luck with neurologists in the area I live in. But I repeat, I am hopeful. On Friday morning, I will go and meet with this neurologist and we will discuss various therapies for my facial paralysis, and we'll go over, any and everything neurological. Hopefully we'll talk about options for speech therapy. Um, we'll discuss about the doctor recommending I get a Botox shot and touch on a few other things. I will update you all on that stuff. Speaking of facial paralysis, that was exactly the video I had planned to upload for you all last week. I started like the weekend before. It was actually an idea I came up with when I was at that clinic getting rehabilitation for my stupid tumor issues. So for 3 years now, I've been dealing with partial facial paralysis, and I just want to make a video hoping to reach other people that have dealt with this issue, because there's a variety of reasons one can have facial paralysis in its many forms. And I plan on touching like what I went through, what I've learned, mistakes I've made. And I'm telling you, so I've thought about this a long time. It was something I wanted to do. I wrote a script. I grabbed some props. I made a plan for this video to be filmed, edited, and ready for you all last week. What I'm getting at is I had a whole plan for that. And so, of course, of course, of course, when I have plans to make a video about something where I am going to concentrate on my face decides to be a jerk and start freaking out in snotty and just generally annoying ways. So hopefully when all of this clears up, hopefully when I'm a little less of a slimy scumbag, I will be bringing you a video where I go over my facial paralysis issues and information about it, and I'll of course add that to the Stupid Tumor playlist. Another little update, oh gosh, it was a long journey, but I completed the forms for the Rentenversicherung. This is the government office here where you go to discuss Social Security pension in English. Long story short, they had sent me confirmation that they got everything from my rehabilitation trip from that clinic that stated I should take some time off and rehabilitate more. So they accepted this recommendation of me going into like a temporary retirement and said that if I do wish to proceed with this, I can just do this online form and begin the process. Which I found kind of weird because I thought the process had already started. This system really does confuse me a lot sometimes. But anyway, I keep at it. That form was the longest government form I have ever seen and ever filled out, and I feel bad for anybody that ever has to fill it out. I seriously was overwhelmed. They warn you at the beginning of it that it'll take approximately 60 minutes if you do it online. And within 30 minutes, I wanted to cry. By 60 minutes, I gave up and hadn't even done half of it. Had to put it aside for a few days, but eventually I did complete it. I did go back to it and complete it. And I still think I made mistakes. It was like it was endless. Like I would open up one folder and like five more would open, and it was just like hundreds of folders of details, data from freaking the time I was born and when I moved, my entire job and schooling history and everything. And sometimes questions repeated, and I'm really scared I entered stuff in wrong areas. Regardless, I got a letter that they received it, and that I should call them. So I'll be giving them a call today. But hopefully this means I am really indeed now on a process of full rehabilitation. Let's see what we can do with all of this in like the next 2 or 3 years in regards to getting me back on track to working again and a normal life. So, I just want to cover up my nasty skin. So, hopefully I will have an update on that as well soon. It's boy, I'll tell you, it is difficult dealing with the government system and all of the forms, the bureaucracy. And I have to say, it makes me feel a little bit better when I reach out to like one of my German friends to help me. And they're just as overwhelmed by this stuff as me. You know, like often it's easy to just write this off as, I don't get it because I'm a foreigner. But there's sometimes so many different layers to like the processes and the paperworks that you have to fill out and how you have to submit them and what needs to go with them. And sometimes at these appointments, it feels like if there's code words you use, you get different or better assistance. It's just sometimes very overwhelming and very baffling. And just as I complain, I still need to say, as an American living in Germany, I am so damn thankful for this system. I can't tell you how many conversations I have had in the past few weeks with, for example, good friends of mine in America, and I am so thankful that I am living here. I really am. I don't need to be rich. I am thankful that I am able to have a roof over my head and food in my mouth, but most importantly, that I'm able to get all the medical treatment that I need. Let's see. So, yeah. Neurologist appointment on Friday. Send me some good vibes if you want. Just based on my past experience, I'm going to walk in there a little nervous. I'm going to try to remain positive. Hopefully my government paperwork is very soon sorted and I know where I am and can build off of that. And I don't know if I'm going to add anything else to this update. It's that it still surprises me, 3 years since I had this tumor taken out, just how little things affect me. Like, I realized this when I attempted for the first time to return to my job after my operation. I realized, like, man, things from like don't sleep right, don't eat right, just a little headache, women's stuff, common cold, little sneezes. All these little things, ever since this tumor got removed and all this stuff got effed up on this side of my head, all these little things hit me like 10 times harder than they used to. And that has been really hard for me to accept. And also at the same time, like, it's hard to understand when it's happening to me. Like, I find myself, like, wondering, do I have a flu? Now, I think this is just a cold because I'm not, like, fevering or anything. But at the same time, anything that comes and infects this area, and this area's got all these issues, balance, everything. It's just very frustrating, and I just want to put that out there. So I really do appreciate all of your patience in these trying times. I mean, straight up, I just appreciate each and every one of you, especially when you sit here and listen to my babbling, my ranting. Recently, I had another person contact me that had the same tumor I had, different side effects than me, some similar, but I'm thankful for that. I mean, it's like real easy when you get hit with something like a rare tumor to feel like you're dealing with this stuff alone because you just don't run into other people that it's happened to and went through it. So it's really nice that some of you have reached out to me since I started doing this stuff. Thank you. Also had a few people that don't have like the same health issues as me, but are like, for example, also disabled and at home, just dealing with other health issues or even like similar government bureaucracy issues as me. Um, Thank you to all of you too that have like reached out with me and support and the advice I get in the comments. Oh, I feel like I'm getting emotional now because I'm sick and I'm weak. I need to stop. So yeah, I guess to sum it all up, I've been feeling like crap, but we got more updates, more videos coming up. Most importantly, I'm getting some progress. I think I'm getting progress in regards to my rehabilitation, personal life. Once I hear from that retirement company, I can start figuring out how to get my finances in order. Playing with some ideas in my head. Still want to set up a membership option here on the channel if anybody would be interested in it. Hopefully, eventually, I will get to that. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Just to sum it all up, thank you to all of you for all of your support, for being there, your patience, your kind words and tips in the comments. You guys really blow me away. So, providing that my health continues to feel a little bit better, I'll be coming at you soon, hopefully soon, with some more updates about the neurologist appointment, that facial paralysis video I want to do, and early retirement. Sounds funny to me to say out loud. Thank you to each of you that have dropped a little tip into my PayPal, as listed in the description below. You'll never know how much I appreciate you, and I thank you. As I have said before, tips are never expected, always appreciated, especially right now in these trying times. So, folks, I've been hearing that I'm not alone with being sick recently. There's a lot of people out there sick right now. So, I think it's really important that we all do our best to take care of ourselves. I mean, when we take care of ourselves, we can better take care of other people. So, till we meet again, make sure that you keep on just doing your best to take care of yourself.